So more than likely you found this tutorial, this whole section, this whole YouTube channel on Discord. So this is going to be a quick section on Discord itself, how to navigate it, what is Discord, right? Um, Let me bring up Discord and just show you here. So in Discord, everything is at the highest level, everything is broken down into servers, and you'll see those here on the left. I'm looking at this on my computer, but it's similar on your mobile device. And you can see in here, my servers are these little squares over here. So here's the zeros and ones golf course design. Here's the SGT channel for the people that play like GSPro. You're going to be spending most of your time in the zeros and ones golf design associated with this course. Then there's some other ones in here that I subscribe to, which frankly aren't any of your business. But in here on the zeros and ones golf course design, there are inside the server, there are what we call channels, all right? And all the channels begin with this hashtag. And then the channels are broken down into these category sections. You can see that you can expand and you can contract them. And then at the top here, the top category is this slot section. And then either under here, there's some things like random chit chat is probably one of the busiest ones in here. Inspiration is where people post, things, to inspire others, or this is things that I'm working on. Brainstorming is a light channel. I'm just thinking about something. And then there's some other things in here, like here's the downloads channel where you would go to find, I'm going to reference this a lot, like where do you go for downloading code like that DPR and John make, right? Updates, something gets posted to the updates channel. This is a very important channel to pay attention to. And some of these you have read-only access. For example, here, I can't post a message to this channel. I have read-only access. Only the admins do. And then there's the Q&A. Q&A is where you're going to be posting most of your stuff. Like for Unity, there's a channel, Inkscape, Blender, Vegetation Studio Pro, GPU Instance, something we used a long time ago, not so much anymore, Greenskeeper, House Builder, Seed Mesh, which is a type of asset, LiDAR to terrain Q&A. So for LiDAR questions. Performance testing, which is a big thing. 3D modeling is a fairly new channel for those that are getting into like building clubhouses and 3D modeling inside of Blender. Then there's like the Greenskeeper, another Greenskeeper channel, mouse control. You can play via mouse. So if you have questions about how to control things via the mouse, and then all these channels down here, which contain all the tutorials. This is primarily like where I am recreating the content based in here. So I'm consolidating all this information. So good thing is if I present you something and you want some more information, you can come in these tutorials, and most likely someone else has done something similar to what I'm doing. Or if you just get annoyed with my voice, right? You can come in here. So there's Blender stuff, Unity tutorials. So most of the stuff I'm doing, I'm just recreating stuff that some other people already did, right? And organizing it for you. Then there's some designs, show and tell. Once in a while, people just post, hey, I'm working on this. Check this out. Cool. Same thing with work in progress. Pebble Beach was a big project that was a really cool course that people did. Same thing with Sawgrass. For the most part, these are self-explanatory. Some assets channel when you ask for trees, tree requests, people that share trees. The beta testing, when you want someone to beta test your course, you post it here, and then it gets posted in the beta download links. Some of the designers, the bigger designers, have their own channels. Vegetation Studio Pro has gotten so big it has its own category, its own section. The voice channels really aren't used here. It's something that's just included with Greenskeeper. So now you have an idea how things are organized, okay? When you post in here, if you have a question, try to post it in the appropriate channel. Two reasons for that. One is not everybody watches all these channels. For example, a good example is this LiDAR to terrain Q&A. There's two people, Larry Koo and AT, who are really the LiDAR experts. They're not going to be looking in other areas for LiDAR questions. They're going to look in the LiDAR Q&A. Also, if people want to go back and search for questions, it's much easier to search within one of these channels versus, if you post something in random chit chat. If you post it in random chit chat, it's going to get just absorbed and hidden with all the other random chit chat, right? So ask questions, be detailed in your questions. I think I'm going to add a whole section on how to ask questions, how to be detailed, how to post screenshots, how to create a loom. There's no such thing as a bad question. There's just badly worded questions, okay? So there's no stupid questions. They're just badly worded questions, if you get what I mean. You can tag people in Discord if you've never done that. So if you're in like Unity questions, I could type @ and then start typing Masta, and you can see my name pops up here, and then I could tag myself. I don't know why I would do that, but you could tag anybody if you know their handle. Um, and let's see. Oh, last thing is like if you come into this channel over here and I clear this out, you can see all the people that are members of this channel. Green are for the newbies, so people who have just joined, they haven't created or posted any courses yet. And then blue is for people who have created a course and have posted it, have had their course posted to GSPro. And then veterans are people who have posted a few more courses and have started more or less contributing back more than they're consuming, if that makes sense. You know, they're paying it forward. They've not only made courses, but now they're starting to help other people and contributing to the whole community a lot more. And then you got like the big guys up here. You got, you know, Cook, you got Above the Pin, you got DPR, you got John, Sting is up here. I'm not sure why he's hidden. But pretty much the reason I point this out is because someone who's green answering a question maybe not have a quite accurate answer as much as someone who is blue versus someone who is yellow versus someone who is like John or DPR or Sting or these admins or these pros up here who when they say something it's pretty much gospel, right? So that's Discord, and on to the next video, guys.